Hi everyone, my name is Angela from Angela Stitches and welcome back to my channel. And I'm actually making this update 2 days after my last video. Usually I do it every morning, but I just didn't have time in the morning to record and update the last few days. So what I'm going to show you right now is 2 days worth of stitching progress. So the first thing I want to talk about is my Sleeping Beauty. And I worked on this yesterday and started these roses and this green section here. And I'm just trying to get to the other end of this design. So I'm about right here with these cluster of roses and this green section here. And I just need to do a little bit more to get to that edge. So I'm just working towards that and on getting there. So after I get to this end, I'll go back and finish these roses. And there was a lot of white for those roses, so I started using my thread keeper. So this is one of my products, and it's a needle minder and also a thread keeper, so that you can keep it on your project while you stitch, both your needle and floss. And I always have my Etsy shop linked in the description box below, so you can check them out if you want to. And this is also one of my needle minders, but yeah, I hope shipping goes back to normal soon because I have more designs that I'm working on right now. But yeah, so anyways, so I'm still going to work on this, and I think next Monday I'm going to start my angel, but also start a new Mirabilia. So I'll talk about that later because I still need to choose which one and like the fabric and all of that. And then I have some progress made on Merry Christmas Santa. So I worked on this the day before yesterday, and he does look a little creepy, but that's because I'm working in the order of the DMC list for this chart. So the highlighted ones are finished, so I'm about halfway through now. So yeah, this project would have been more fun if it was Christmas, but still it's super cute and I really like working on this. But I think I just like stitching on perforated paper in general. So yeah, super fun, but this is my third project out of the 4 Mill Hill Santas that I have. So the last one is this Celtic Wales Santa. So this also comes with brown paper, and I already sorted out the beads for this right when I got this kit last April, I think, but I totally forgot. But I have them organized in these containers, so I just have them out here. So all I had to do was organize the floss, and these colors to me screams autumn. It's really warm and cozy colors, I think. But yeah, I think I'll work on this after I finish one of the angels, so probably in February, I think. But recently I found stitching these red color tones like oranges and reds and yellows are really fun on brown paper for some reason. So yeah, really excited to start this. And I'm still waiting for more comments because I asked everyone in my last video which one I should start next. So I'm still waiting for comments, but after a day or two, I stop getting comments on my videos usually. So I think I'll count them tonight and see which one I'll be starting. But so far, I think I got equal amount of votes for each one. People really like the baking angel, but also the Christmas angel because of the lion. And then, oh, I thought it was really sweet because a couple of people said that they like the Christmas angel or the baking angel, but since I just started knitting, that I should start the knitting angel. I don't know, I just thought that was really sweet. So, yeah, I'm going to count the votes tonight and I'll let you know in my update tomorrow which one I'll be starting on Monday. But if it's a tie, I guess I'll start one of the angels and then do one of the angels' small items. So if I get the same amount of votes for the knitting angel and then the baking angel, I'll maybe start the knitting angel, the angel itself, and also start working on the smaller items for the baking angel. So that way I'm kind of working on both. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to everyone for commenting, and it was a way for me to choose because sometimes I can't choose which one to start, especially when I have a lot of choices. So I like to ask my viewers, and also I thought it would be more fun for you, the viewers, to choose what they see in my videos. So yeah, maybe I should have done that for my Mirabilias. But maybe I'll do that next time because I already kind of have an idea what I want to work on for this month. And for knitting, I started my socks, but with my practice yarn. So this is what I have so far. And I already made some mistakes, but I know that now, so I didn't bother to fix it. And this is one of my earrings that my mom made me, but I didn't have a marker, so I just used one of the earrings. But yeah, it's really fun, even though it's just a practice yarn. So yeah, I learned how to do a couple more stitches, like increasing, and to be honest, I don't know the names exactly in English yet because I'm following a Korean chart, but anyways, yeah. So I think I'm ready to start it with this yarn. So super excited. And my mom and I decided to start a small scrapbook, I guess, for the yarns that we used for our project so far. So these are the 3 things, and I actually finished my scarf the other day, so I'll put a video clip of me wearing it. And what's funny is that after I finished the scarf and when I first put it on, I showed it to my mom and my dad, and I was also looking at it in the mirror. It looked really familiar, and we realized that I had a scarf exactly like this when I was in college, so we all just started laughing because I used to wear that thing religiously and totally forgot about it. I think I threw it away when I moved to Korea because it was so disgusting by then, but yeah, I thought that was so funny. So, yeah, anyways, since my mom finished her hat and her scarf, she didn't have a project to work on except for my scarf, but now that's finished, she wanted to try knitting a sweater. She wasn't interested in socks, but she wanted to make a sweater. So I got some things for her and she chose the colors, and I'll just show you the things that I got. So I ordered these yesterday morning, and it is Saturday morning or afternoon, I guess, because it's 1 p.m., but it came this morning. So I got this, and this has some markers. I didn't have, so I don't have to use my earrings like this, even though it looks really pretty. So this has these hooks, and you can mark certain places in your knitting, I guess. So these look like little open hooks, and then these look like little locks. So this, you can press it a little bit hard and it locks. I think it looks really cute too. And then stoppers. So I'm assuming you use them like this. I'm not sure, but there's 2 different sizes. And then these round rings and these pins. And I like how it comes in different metals too. But yeah, I thought this would be really useful. And I got some yarn for my mom. So she chose another mint color yarn for her sweater, and she chose mohair, and she's really into this color right now, and it's super soft, but the color, it's a little lighter than her scarf color. Let's see here, more pale, I guess, and more on the green side than blue like her scarf. But yeah, so I got 10 of these for her to finish her sweater. And then for her sweater, she's going to work out of this book. So this is a book by a YouTuber. Her channel name is Kim Daeri or Daeri Kim. I'm not really sure, but I'll link it below. And she works at a knitting company that her mother made called Banul, which means needle in Korean. But she published a book, and I really like her videos because she explains everything really well. And I really like the sweater she makes. So I'm not going to show you everything inside, but let me show you the sweater that my mom's going to make. So it's on the back here. So this, but she's not going to do the stripes and just do the whole thing with that mint color that she chose. But let me just show you a couple. So she has a video on her channel working on this sweater. Really simple and super pretty. I like loose fitting clothes, like oversized sweaters and hoodies. I think that's why I really like her designs. Oh, here's a better picture of the sweater. I think I might make one too after I finish the socks. And I think for mine, I want to add the stripes. Looks really cool, but I just want to do it on the sleeves. This I really like too. She also has a video where she's working on this. The cover sweater is really pretty too, but not something I would wear, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever try to knit that, but it looks really pretty. So yeah, I think I'm gonna read this, and when I was just flipping through it just now, it looks like she covers almost everything about knitting, like the basics. So I think I'll be referring back to this book quite often. And at their website, if you spend certain amount of money, they send you a free gift. And this time they sent me the whole needle set. It's nothing too fancy, but as a beginner, I think this is really good. And it has all the sizes from 2.5 to 12. So yeah, I thought that was very nice of them. I don't know if this is a common gift thing that knitting stores usually give out, but still, I thought that was very generous. So yeah, that was all the knitting stuff and my progresses on my cross stitching. So I think I'll work on this today since I want to finish this by Sunday tomorrow. And I don't know if I can because I still have a lot to stitch, but I'm gonna try, so yeah, so that I could work on one of these angels. So I guess that's it for now, and yeah, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. So I didn't work on my Santa at all because I was working on my socks, or that one sock that I started. So obviously I'm not going to be able to finish this Santa today, but I am still going to start my new angel tomorrow. So the one with the most votes is the kneading angel. So I'll be starting this, or this is already started, so I'm just going to start working on this again tomorrow. But the baking angel and the Christmas angel both got 4 votes. So next time after I finish the knitting angel, I'll ask everyone again to vote, and I'll start working on the one with the with more votes. But that'll probably in February after I finish the knitting angel. But I just want to quickly say thank you again for voting and helping me choose a project to work on. So I have the lamb started, or maybe it's finished. I just need to do the beading on it maybe. And I have the silver paper probably for the wings. And this is what the angel looks like, but I don't know why I made the working copy this way. I started these angels during Mania 3 years ago, so I forgot what I've done so far for each of these angels. So it looks like I finished the lamb and I just need to sew on the beads. And I need another piece of brown paper for the angel, so I'll check if I have some brown paper left and start working on the angel tomorrow. And with this Santa, I think I'll still work on this and try to finish it within January. So I'll just put them together in this folder. But these will be the 2 perforated paper for January. And this is the sock. So I'm starting this from the toes and working my way up to the heel. But I really like these colors. I think it's really fun to knit with these colors. And I don't know, I feel like this is enough for a pair of socks, but it called for 2 of these. So if I end up having a whole ball of yarn left, maybe I'll make another pair just for practice and because it's just fun to knit. So that's all I worked on yesterday. I did have to redo the whole thing because I think I was knitting too tight and it didn't look good. And I wasn't really happy with that, with how that looked. So I just started over and that's why this took the whole day. But yeah, I'm going to work on this again later. And I'm also going to start a new Mirabilia tomorrow, and I decided that I'm going to start the Dreamer. I was thinking about starting something else and dye my own fabrics for it, but I didn't have the time to do that yet. I didn't even have time to buy the dye yet, so I'm going to do that probably next week and order some white linen for it and some charts since it's my birthday week next week. But for this, I just decided to stitch it on this color and cotton fabric, and this is called Caraway. It's a 40 count. And I was saving this for something special, but I think the Dreamer is pretty special. So I think I'm just gonna stitch it on this, and I really like the neutral color of this and also the subtle modeling. I think it's really pretty. And I thought the Dreamer would look really nice on this with the vibrant colors. And since this is a 40 count, all I need to do is stitch 1/2 and just change, I think there's only DMC and 2 colors of Mill Hills. Yeah, there's only 2 beads and nothing, no specialty flosses. So that's pretty easy to convert, but there's a couple, well, I think there's more than like 10, 11 blends. That's pretty easy to do, so I don't think it's going to be a problem stitching on 40 count. And with this, I'm going to start from the middle because I usually start from the corners, but this is a little awkward to start from the corners, and I don't want to start this project by counting a lot to get to all of the fun parts. So I'm just going to start from the middle and decide whether to stitch down or up. Before I start my 2 new projects today, I need to fix this. So all of this green, or let's see, I'm looking at the chart off camera, but it was really weird because when I was stitching this section last night, I kept thinking that it would really suck if I had to redo this, and I don't know why I kept thinking that. And then after I finished the green section and when I started the blue, I noticed that something was really off. So it's only this top section, and if I just leave it, it wouldn't match the border up here because I added an extra row somewhere here, I think. So all of this has to go, which I don't think it's too bad. It's not a hard fix. So yeah, I was all ready to start this. This is my dreamer, or this will be the dreamer, but I think I want to fix this before moving on to this one. So I'm going to start today with this and fix it and maybe restitch that section and make sure everything looks good. And I also stitched about half an hour to an hour on this and gave him some cheeks and finished the blue for these boxes. And I think I have maybe 5 colors of DMC left to stitch, and most of it is just white. So yeah, I'm going to have this out so that I could keep working on this. And after I finish fixing Sleeping Beauty, I'm going to start my Knitting Angel, and I'm going to kit this up with the floss buddy I received from Dawn last month. She goes by Frosty Xstitch on YouTube, and I don't think I can fit all of the DMCs in here, so I'm going to just pull out a couple of the DMCs to fill the space and start with those. And I worked on my socks while listening to an audiobook, and I'm still working on the same thing, just lengthening this foot section. I think I probably did this much. I don't know. But I started listening to a book called A Discovery of Witches, and it's pretty interesting. It's about a world where demons and witches and vampires and humans live together, and the main character is a witch, and she meets this vampire, and that's how far I got. So I'm going to do the same thing again tonight, listening to the movie, or listening to the book, and work on this sock. And my mom's sweater is coming along really nicely, and this is mohair, and it's said to use 3 strands of the yarn. So to make it easier for my mom to knit, I wound 3 balls of yarn into one like this. So this is 3 balls worth of yarn, and we still have 7 left because I got 10 in total. And we're kind of both working on it. She's doing all the knitting, but I'm doing like the learning part of how to make the sweater. So I'm constantly looking up videos and reading the book that I got to figure out the stitches and the patterns and things like that. So once I learn how to do some of the stitches, like increasing in certain directions and adding stitches to start a new section, so I teach that to my mom after learning it myself, so that she can apply it to the sweater. So this is like the back upper piece, so this will cover the shoulder blades, and she's now working on the front right piece, I guess. So this is upside down, but this is the right front side. Let me just turn this around. So this is the front and this is the right side, and then she's going to do the left side exactly the same but increase the stitches the opposite way, so it's increasing inwards. It's kind of hard to explain, but Yeah, I think this is really pretty and it's really soft. So yeah, I hope you're okay with all the knitting stuff in my videos recently. We're actually planning on going to the actual banner store on my birthday, so I'm really excited about that as well. I don't think I'll buy anything from the store, but just going to the store sounds super fun. But yeah, so I guess this is the end of this video. So tomorrow when I record my next update, which will be the start of my next video, I'll have Sleeping Beauty fixed, I hope, and then have the Dreamer started, and then my Knitting Angel. And looking at these two together, I feel like it's kind of similar with the lady kind of sleeping or resting in a similar side profile, but in a different position or directions. And I like how the Sleeping Beauty is a cool tone design, but then the Dreamer is super warm. So I think it's going to be really fun working on these both at the same time. But yeah, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.